African excellence was birthed of my own experience, and it entails switching on our codes of excellence. And this in turn moves us or allows us to be, it requires us to reclaim and to embody our own innate difference. We are all uniquely encoded with our own codes of excellence, as I call them, codes of brilliance, codes of genius. And these need to be switched on so that we can come into the fullness of who we are, into the wholeness of who we came here to be in this lifetime. And the inner work that is necessary to get us into that space has to do with unconditioning and unprogramming certain systems and beliefs and emotional patterns and habits that keep us tied to an aspect of self which is in limitation, which is in fear, which is in survival, which is still completely held within trauma and suffering. And so part of my work is to assist in the release and the clearing of all of this density, which is what I call shadow, so that we can illuminate that which is keeping us stuck, that is holding us back from becoming the fullness of who we are here to be. And that breaks down, so through shadow work we break down the illusions which keep us grounded into a narrative that is no longer serving us, when our intention is to be the highest version of ourselves, when our intention is to heal ourselves, when our intentions are to transform ourselves, to change ourselves, because we know deep down that there is more to experience, that there is more to us. And so through shadow work and clearing out the density, and we do this through, I do this through a variety of ways and modalities and tools, through activations and meditations and light language and all sorts of other things. We get to, we almost like peel off the layers of trauma, of suffering, of limited belief systems, of the way we perceive ourselves to be, which keeps us in heaviness and keeps us in suffering and keeps us in pain. So we clear all of that out so that we can get into the core of who we are. So moving out of all the mental and emotional habits and patterns that hold us in a certain way that we are ready to move out of, to birth ourselves anew from. And then from that space of inner freedom, of inner acceptance of self, of inner unconditional love, of inner compassion for self, of total forgiveness for self, because it first begins with the self. We can only do for others what we have done for ourselves. We can only gift to others what we have gifted to ourselves. And so when we get to that space of inner truth, inner freedom, and inner love, now we come into a space where we can relearn how to play, because as adults we have forgotten how to play. And I like to say that play is a serious matter, that fun is a serious matter. And when you reach that point within yourself that you are totally liberated from all of the cobwebs and the shadows and the belief patterns and the narrative you keep telling yourself, which doesn't allow you to feel good in every moment of now, life becomes light, life becomes joyful. And through African excellence and the codes of light, which I am bringing forth from Africa, my intention is to assist those of you who resonate with me, those of you who feel called to move into your next level of being, those of you who, on some level of your multi-dimensional self, has been and was contracted, because we are all connected, contracted to work with me in this time and space. I have now been guided to put myself out there more, meaning that those I am here to connect with are also ready to connect with me. And with that, thank you for this co-creation, because we're all co-creating in every moment of now, and I couldn't be here if it wasn't for you. So I want to thank you for co-creating this with me. And I wish you joy, peace, abundance, grace, more abundance, and fun.